the professional. I'm an amateur, don't forget the professional. I still competing, came back, fourth season. Still shooting till the score's even. I hit 2 and now your boy's heating. Up a little, fill up my cup a little. Keep shooting till I sizzle.
Yeah, we back. Everybody, welcome back to the Professional Amateurs Podcast. I'm your host, Jamal, and here with my main man, Courtney today. Court, say what's up to the people, man.
Man, what's good, man? That's a good one.
Are you in? I mean, I know like we stay in the same county, but we don't necessarily stay in the same area. Like you in Wake Forest right now, or like not Wake Forest, but like the Clayton area right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what y'all look like? Y'all with the snow and everything.
You know how it go in North Carolina, man. Long as it ain't ice, we all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ice was last week. That ice was treacherous.
Right. Long as it ain't ice, we all right.
All right, man. So lot done went on since the last time we came on. We'll start with some NBA news and notes because we are weekly, semi-weekly with how everything is going in my life right now. So, but weekly because we was here last week. So since we came back on last week, Paul George, man, 25 game suspension. You know anything like the details about that? I saw the headline, but I was just like, whatever, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, he just got caught. That's it.
Was it
He's
like
the only one doing it? He just got caught.
Steroids type thing?
I mean, most of the time people use steroids for recovery, man. So
that's what I was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, it's what it is. I mean, the pressure of trying to win. He know what it's like in Philly. Motherfucker just got caught. That's all. All I'm saying is, Embiid, don't get caught with him. That's it.
Yeah. So you think
Embiid ain't miraculously looking his way out of nowhere, so you might be taking the same shit for all I know. You know what I'm saying?
They both have been like, I mean, well, I'm not gonna say abnormally healthy, but because they both have missed some time this year.
Yeah, but he ain't been. Embiid won't dunk in the first 2 months of the year. Now all of a sudden you dunking and all of that. Listen, I'm for doing whatever you need to do to perform.
Me too.
If you don't get caught, motherfucker, you clean.
Just don't
Paul
get caught.
George got caught, and he about to lose $12 million for getting caught. Do a better job next time. That's all I got to say. I don't give a fuck about it, honestly.
I don't either.
Take what you got to take, because it ain't going to help you shoot from 25 feet. It ain't going to help you guard nobody. It ain't going to help you do no double twins or nothing like that. So
whatever you got to do to
stay on the list, bro. It is what it is.
Those are two guys whose availability have been in question, and everything, all the talk and rhetoric centered around them is centered around their availability or lack thereof. So it seems kind of messed up to say, but I don't got no problem with them guys cheating to stay on the floor. Whatever you got to do to stay on the floor, bro. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily condone cheating, but hey, look, bro. When
they don't make you better at basketball. I mean,
because steroids don't, like you said, it's not going to help you. Like, it's not like, I mean, what Embiid does play in the post, but I mean, it's not like, geez, it's going to give him a competitive advantage.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing it is going to do is help recovery. And which, like I said, with these two guys, Zion, you might need to get on it too, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Whatever.
It is
what it is. I'm sure he's not the only player. He just got caught.
He ain't. Yeah, he ain't.
That's it. He's the only player. I'm all for it. Whatever.
Man. It sucks that it's one of the big dogs.
That's quiet as kept. He's been playing like 16 years in the league by now. So older, hurt a little bit. Yeah. Popping the same shit everybody else popping. Whatever.
Gotta do what you gotta do, my boy.
Yeah.
All right. So other news.
$40 at 37, 38 years old, nigga. Popping them vitamins, nigga. Shit. Shit.
All right, Court. Trade deadline in a week, right? Next week?
Thursday deadline.
Yeah. This Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. For 3 days, 3-4 days.
Yeah. Less than a week. So we already got a trade. Your thoughts on the trade, Deion? I'm gonna give you the particulars. Cleveland has traded DeAndre Hunter to Sacramento for Dennis Schroeder, Keon Ellis. It's a 3-team deal with the Bulls getting Saric and 2 first-round picks, Dario Saric. Your thoughts on this, because DeAndre Hunter was a pretty big guy in the rotation for Cleveland. Like, what do you think this is signaling for Cleveland?
He wanted a big guy to rotation. That's why he wanted out.
No, I'm talking about like as far as what the pieces that they thought they needed. Like they got rid of the one wing that they went and
that just made back Stoops coming back. That's all it meant.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's it. Hunter got a contract extension coming up. And guess what? He ain't gonna get enough burn playing there. So send me to Sacramento's, I get this money. That's it. That's it. Now, as far as Cleveland, the Schroeder part probably was to make the money match. And Garland hurts enough the way you kind of maybe want another point guard on the roster. You don't want to put Proctor them in a playoff situation. And Lonzo Ball don't hit enough 3-pointers or whatever the case may be. Keon Ellis is the key to this. Can Ellis play good enough to where you put Mitchell on ball on offense, but let Keon Ellis guard the point of attack on the other end? I lied the Lonzo Ball role. So Keon Ellis is mainly the key to this whole trade. Is can you use him? And shout out to the kid, the Tyson kid. He basically said that Hunter's expendable.
Jalen Tyson.
He's on a rookie contract. Send Hunter on his way. Max Strus must be coming back. And then
Cleveland kind of got on Shorty head about them comments he made. What you think about that?
I love the interview. I love it. Fuck LeBron, bro. I'm trying to win a championship here. Shit, fuck them motherfucker. Now don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. You can tell Donovan won't embracing the shit. But the reality of it,
Donovan want to be non-problematic. He want to be non-problematic.
Right. Clearly, he didn't embrace it, but let's be real. That's what you're facing at this point, bro. You trying to do something that he did in Cleveland. Yeah. If he does what he's supposed to do, y'all gonna give him his goddamn flowers the same way y'all do for this motherfucker. He ain't lying. Now, doing it the night the king in the building is kind of, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But the gist of it is still the same. What you think he did when he went to LA?
Truthfully, I mean, I got the outrage that everybody had because it's like you kind of want to respect the greats, but
motherfucker sensitive.
Right now, they're competitors, bro. Like in the whole like line of competition thing, I didn't really have a problem with it. They were playing like, and if you're gonna deny what you just said was key, like, and I actually applauded for that. I actually applaud him for doing it on the night that LeBron was there. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna puff your chest out, bro. Like, don't do it like in behind closed doors type thing. Like, if you're gonna be overly competitive and just like controversially competitive, be that. You know what I mean?
I don't even think it's a controversy. I mean, that's just the reality of what he's trying to do.
I mean, the controversy, it was controversy because of like, it's Donovan Mitchell. You talking about a guy that ain't been out of the second round.
Yeah, saying but this is
his city now. It's kind of like,
come on. This the thing though. He prefaced it with, if he does what he's supposed to do, y'all gonna chip for him the same way y'all do LeBron. He said all that in the comment. He said it. So basically, he let it be known we going for the title. Yeah. And if my man wins the title, y'all will give him the flowers and the same standing ovation you give LeBron. Because let's be real, if Donovan wins one ring, he tied the king in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Now, he ain't tied him for a career, but Cleveland, he wins one. They won one. They won one at the shit. And if Donovan wants his respect as a top 10 player in the world, okay, here we are.
I'm going to get Donovan a little bit later because he got some.
You done been number one in the West. You done been number one in the East. You done been first team All NBA. You done been an All-Star. You done all that shit. This literally all you got left, my dear. It's the matter when it comes May and June.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Tyson didn't lie on it. Now, he might have added more pressure to the shit because if you lose, you know they're going to run the clip back a million times. Shit, like, you know it's going. But that kid didn't say that without you saying something behind the scenes to make him feel confident enough to say it publicly.
I mean, that's locker room talk, and that's just how basketball players operate. Like, they operate like that with a level of, we talk about it on this show a lot, a level of somewhat irrational confidence. But Donovan is supposed to feel like that, and Jalen's supposed to feel like, the whole team is supposed to feel like that, honestly. You know what I mean? So being outraged and like, slow down, like, no basketball player thinks rationally, especially if you made it to the NBA level. Tyson think he better than Donovan Mitchell. I'm pretty sure he probably tell him that in practice. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that type of thing with basketball guys. You feel me? Like, so I don't have a problem with it from a competitive standpoint, but I just know, like, you know, the world, because it's LeBron, they're gonna make a story out of nothing. Honestly,
make the story out of it. I just hate the fact that Donovan didn't stand with him. You know what I mean? He apologized at the podium.
Donovan, I got what Donovan was trying to do, and Donovan is the guy that had got to play it safe because it's the bullseye is gonna be on him. Nobody's gonna put a microphone in Tyson's face if Cleveland lose in the second round this year.
I know that's why he supposed to embrace it, because the kid basically said, I got to ride with you to the end, bro.
Yeah.
That's what the kid said. The kid basically said, yo, you need to get your respect around this motherfucker. And this the night the goddamn got to get some of that shit. Instead of being like, yo, I know what comes with this, he did the whole backpedal bullshit, this and the third. Like, you got to have it, bro. You got to be goddamn, like you said, fucking retarded. Like you just got to kind of be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not a champion being humble, bro. It don't exist.
No,
it don't exist.
All right. So with that being said, the reserves have been named. I'm gonna put the reserves up. LeBron was one of the reserves. I guess that's a perfect segue into this. Real quick before we get into that. Percentage on Giannis being moved by Thursday. Would like if you had to do it.
I'll say 50-50 just for the sake of this. Maybe
trying to play a safe man.
No, it ain't even playing it safe. I just think the team that trades for him has to say we can win it now if we get you right now. And I think the only team that's possibly saying that is Golden State. Because they can't waste Steph Curry at being 37 years old. So I don't know no other team that's thinking that way. So if Golden State don't do it right now,
I don't think Giannis will re-sign with Golden State, bro. I don't think Giannis want to be there. He don't want like Giannis want to move, but Giannis don't want that type of move. Giannis still want to move and be in a position to where, as crazy as this sounds, he's getting the credit for the championship run.
I don't disagree with you. That's why I'm saying it's 50-50. Like because if the trade is based on getting the best package possible, which you done heard countless people say, get the Golden State package, and basically in 3 years, Golden State will be old and garbage, and then they picks will be worth something. Because basically you picking down the line with them going to be garbage in the future. But if the mindset is, I want to stay in the East and this, that, and the third, I think all the Eastern Conference teams want to wait till offseason to make the trade.
Exactly, because Giannis is not a dummy, bro. Like I had said, Giannis gotta stay on. It makes no. That's like literally a backwards move, bro, to move from Milwaukee to Golden State, knowing that you joining a team.
I don't know your list, but is Giannis on yours? You're not?
No.
Okay, well then I'll just say this. You got one finals in 13 years. Your dominance is in question any goddamn way. So you telling me where the fuck you gonna go and ain't gonna go really don't mean shit because you ain't as dominant as you being portrayed to be. Because all I've been told the whole time LeBron played in the East is that the East is garbage. So when LeBron left that motherfucker, Jimmy Butler has made the finals more than you have in the East. Tatum more than you have in the East. And you're supposed to be the most dominant. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck where you go. Your career is in question, nigga. You need two of them things. You got your one, which Phoenix was up 2-0, and you can make a case they blew that shit more than you wanted.
They did.
So really, to be real with you, one finals in 13 years ain't no dominant achievement, my guy. Dirk Nowitzki even got 2 finals appearances. He was in the Western Conference. So if you scared of the West, and Dirk did it when the Lakers and the Spurs was going every other year or every year and throughout the damn 2000s. He went in 06 and then he went in 11 as soon as they was on their back nine. So I don't want to hear no shit about no dominance. I don't want to hear no shit about none of that bullshit because you ain't won but one round in the last 4 years. Bro, you ain't mattered in almost half a decade. So to be real, you need to go with the best motherfucking help possible, nigga. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. And if your injuries are real, because I think you bullshit, but if they real, then you really need help. And if they ain't real, then I gotta question you as a competitor because you quitting live on fucking TV twice in a season because you being a bitch. I thought third world country niggas don't do this shit. International players don't act this way. I thought they were the most fundamentally sound and love the game more than Americans do. But he doing this sucker ass shit. So I don't know what the fuck to call this shit, to be honest. So in actuality, Giannis' whole shit is in question to some degree. Because, bro, this ain't dominance right here.
Nah.
One finals in 13 years ain't dominance, bro.
And I think he realizes that, and that's what the whole idea of him needing to be in the perfect position to get him there. At least a finals appearance. Honestly, bro, I mean, I get what you're saying. It makes no sense for him to want to move to the Western Conference. He can't win in the East. Who gives a fuck? No, I know. My point exactly. So why would you want to put yourself in a harder position? Like it don't make sense at all for him to want to do that. Which is why that report that came out, I believe that 100% that he's like pushing to get traded in the East. He's not a dummy. He's not a dummy.
Yeah, he might not be a dummy. He might not be a dummy, but I know this. He might need a 1B more than he need a 2.
I can hear that argument.
You hear what I'm saying? So the fact that we have to say this means I don't give a fuck where you at. Get the damn 1B. Get the fucking 1B. So if it's Edwards, if it's Bronson, if it's Booker, if it's Curry, whoever the fuck it is, once you get a 1B, Mr. Most Dominant, then you got to win the ring, bro.
No, but this is the thing, though. Exactly. This is the thing. I think that would be worse for him, legacy-wise, if he, let's say he joined the two teams. Let's just go ahead and thought. Two teams that seem to be at the top of this, the three teams. Miami, Golden State, Minnesota. You know what I mean? If it's Golden State or Minnesota, if you're playing with Stephen Curry or Anthony Edwards and you don't make the finals, much less win a championship, which is 100% in play, that you won't even make the finals joining Golden State or Minnesota. That is a bigger legacy hit, bro, than you potentially joining with Bam Adebayo and Norman Powell.
Hey,
it just is.
Okay,
like that. There's literally no way that
you're not wrong in what you're saying. What I'm saying to you is, are you the most dominant or not?
No, we already know that.
No. This ain't me and you talking. This is what he gets. No. He gets the most dominant.
That's
talk.
the problem.
So if you the most dominant,
we need to call spades what the hell they are. This ain't a king, my boy. What you said is paramount. 13 years, one finals. Let's call a spade a spade. You're not as dominant as it's being
they trying to make it out to be.
Yo, you're not. So
okay,
now that we got that information out of the way, how can we move forward? Because you're not that guy.
See, but that's how me and you feel. But the way they talk about this nigga, this ain't the case. So even if your teammates are Norman Powell and Bam Adebayo, the bar don't change. It's a ring or a failed season, bro. That shit going to Miami don't make it go away. No, the fuck it don't. No.
It make the blow a little bit easier because honestly, even though
let Detroit go to the final.
Yeah, even with that,
let Cleveland go to the final. All I'm saying to you is, if he gets Bam Adebayo and Norman Powell and Detroit Pistons go to the finals this year, or Cleveland go to the finals this year, or the goddamn Orlando Magic, or whoever the fuck case may be, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, that don't make it simpler for him next year.
I know it's a little bit.
God forbid if Boston go without Tatum. You better not never join no goddamn Norman Powell and Bam Adebayo. And Jimmy Butler took the bitches twice.
No, you're not wrong. I just think the talking point. I just think the talking points would be a little bit louder if you join Stephen Curry and don't get it done, or if you join. You talk
about the casual fan that's just talking that dumb shit. I'm talking about the Eastern Conference motherfuckers that hate LeBron. Because when LeBron won 8 straight years, they told us the East was garbage. That's what we was told. It was garbage. A nigga who didn't even want to be on his team the year after LeBron left went and won the title. Mm-hmm. Nigga didn't even want to be there and went and won that motherfucking 19. Yeah, he took his ass west. So Kawhi went back west. Bron went west. These last 6 years were supposed to be yours, bro. Milwaukee should have been in the final 3-4 times in these last 6 years if you was the most dominant.
He ain't though. But I'm
just going by what was said. Top 5 MVP every year, defensive player of the year, candidates every year, all the bullshit. Hey man, I don't give a fuck where you go, bro. The bar's the bar. It's been set with you, guy. It's title or bust for the rest of your career until you retire. That's just the bottom line. So your best bet is to go wherever the fuck you can get a second one in. Because without it, we can make a case your last 10 years been for nothing. Assuming you play another 4-5 years and don't win one. Your last 10 years will be for nothing.
Yeah, this is interesting, bro. This is gonna be interesting to see because I've been on the record pretty much saying that I don't really think none of these big dominoes fall. I mean, I think it's interesting. Like, the talks are being had for sure. I just don't think because it just makes more sense for whoever to pull the trigger on this. Especially, it makes more sense for Milwaukee to kind of just wait and see where the picks fall. Like, it just makes more sense to wait till the summer.
Yeah. Honestly. Like I said, it just all depends on if the team think they can win it now. And the only team I think is thinking that way is Golden State. You said Minnesota on the list. Minnesota's thinking that way too with Anthony Edwards. I'm sure they are thinking that way.
But I know for a fact that this is Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo are the two guys that Pat been waiting on. So if this is a realistic opportunity he got to get Giannis, Pat gonna go all in on this. He been on the record as saying if it was a guy worth going all in for, he's gonna do it. This is the guy
That's cool.
that he want to do.
That's cool.
It'd be interesting to see. Honestly, like I said, as a Heat fan, long as we can keep Bam out the deal, bro.
I keep Bam out of it. All I'm saying is when he get there, 0.5 championship over another. Got to be.
I had read something today too that they're trying to set it up now with the contracts that they are proposing, the deal that they sent to Milwaukee, which is let me be exact with y'all. Hold on let me say I'm trying to come off the top so I can find it. Believe it was Hero where Jaime Jaquez Jr. A couple of picks. If it's something like that, you know what I mean? And what they were saying is that all the salaries that they would go, Rozier's salary would be included in that too, because he just won his settlement today. So now his contract is allowed to be moved. But basically they were saying that the package that Miami has on the table, the plan is by 27, the only two players they would have under contract is Bam and Giannis. And the plan is to add Donovan Mitchell to that mix because he will become a free agent once that year. You know what I mean? So Miami looking at Miami trying to go juggernaut within the next couple of years, which makes sense.
Bam is juggernaut about it. When one ain't back the second round, the other one ain't been shit in the last 5 years. That's what I'm saying. We got to see what this.
I'm saying like as far as like the name.
I get the premise of it. They trying to make another way to Shaq. I get it.
Yeah.
But hey.
Damn, I just had the whole. It's Hero, Hero where Rozier, Jaquez, Cass, 26 first round pick swap, 29 first round pick swap, 30 pick swap, 31 pick swap, 32 pick swap. Milwaukee got to take that. You get everything. You get the young players. You get the picks. If that is what it is for real, y'all should already been traded.
You don't want my personal opinion. If I'm Milwaukee, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I already know how you feel because
that's me. You know that's me.
You just spiteful.
You fucking with me. Yeah, you really asking me.
All right, we'll see where it goes. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. So let's get to the reserves, man. All-Star reserves have been named. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all so we can have a visual on the guys. Shout out, as you can see my name. Shout out to my boy Norm, man. First time All-Star being named to the All-Star list. I'm happy for Norm, bro. But here's the list. Thoughts, Courtney. A lot
only
of
got one beef.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let me hear your beef, and I'm gonna give you my.
My only beef is Siakam. Siakam, there's no way Siakam should be on.
That's the number one talking point for everybody. Like everybody is upset with Siakam being on the All-Star team.
Bro, nobody on the bottom 5 team in the NBA should be All-Star.
Truthfully, I got two beef. I thought Brandon.
That's the only beef I got.
The rest Brandon of Ingram should have had his spot in the East, and in the West, I thought either Keontae George or Kawhi Leonard had LeBron's spot. Keontae my guy, and Keontae,
but he in the same boat as Siakam.
Yeah, I get it. He in the same boat with Siakam. So I get it if you don't want Keontae there. That's why I said but with Kawhi Leonard, you can't deny that. Clippers are the hottest team in the NBA right now. He's playing some of the best basketball in the NBA. He's been like that. Like literally kind of all year. This is like everything's
like ain't that the right now.
Who, the Clippers?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me double check. I got to stand this. Clippers are 9 seed, 23 and 25.
Who 10? Portland.
Portland's 10. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So him and Ivy. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Because Ivy is on. Kawhi.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
With LeBron, I get it. It's LeBron. The league don't know if it's gonna be his last year or not, and you kind of want to like. And let me be clear. I'm one of them guys that's in favor of LeBron being celebrated every step of the way in his last year, whether he announces it or not, whether we perceive it to be or not. That man need to be celebrated every step of the way. So I get him getting the nod. It's in LA. It's not like conclusive on whether he's going to retire or not. So you just kind of want to play it safe, but he didn't deserve that spot over Kawhi. Honestly, over Keontae George, but I get the whole Utah where's Utah at in the standings? 15 and 35, 15 wins. Yeah. So I get that. You know what I mean? Just the same way I get the Kawhi. The Pascal Siakam argument. You know what I mean? You don't want a 13 win guy. Like you don't want to reward that at all. I get that.
And he got even the best losing dude in the conference. That's Michael Porter Jr. So if you was gonna pick the quote unquote best of the losers, at least pick the best one.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like now, but that said, Michael Porter Jr. should be one either. No. But if you're gonna pick the best of the losers, pick the best one.
Gilbert Arenas had some smoke with Chet Holmgren being up there, which I didn't understand that. Like, have you been watching the Thunder, bro? Like,
no, I think his thing is just put the best 24 players. Don't matter the record shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I would have 2 or 3 different guys on the West, but I got no beef with who's on. The only beef I got with somebody being on is
okay. So I'm a play your game. Who coming off then? If you got 2 or 3 different guys, somebody got to come off. No,
that's what I'm saying. But it ain't enough for me to like the battle it. Like I'm with you. Like if you put Kawhi on instead of Abdi, I get it. If you put Sengun on instead of Holmgren, I get it. If you put I get it. Like, but I'm not gonna battle it. Like I'm not mad at who's on. The only person I'm literally legitimately mad is Siakam.
Pascal.
Like I think Bam should be on instead of Norman Powell, but Miami is getting represented, so it doesn't.
He shouldn't.
It's not like a big argument to me.
It's Powell instead of, you know
what I'm saying? This is like an apology for last year, damn near, basically.
No, so bro. Powell should definitely be on. He should definitely be our All-Star representative this year.
You know what I'm saying? So
he been our best.
Yeah, I got to be with nobody on in the West at all. I get everybody situation. I get it.
Shout out to Ivy, bro. You called it from the beginning of the year, man. You called it. Let me give you your flowers.
Yeah.
Give you flowers. You said he would be a first-time All-Star, and he was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So all right, man. That's that. Okay. Before we get into the meat of the show today, we're gonna be talking about the guys that got the most approved coming up post All-Star break. Before we get into that, I want to get your thoughts on this Rookie of the Year race, man. And we just saw a rookie masterpiece the other day with Charlotte and Dallas playing against each other. Con with the I think it was 32, 34. Cooper with the 49. Con had 8 threes. That was nuts. Your thoughts on the rookie, because I don't think I've ever heard you say who you think is definitively should be leading the Rookie of the Year race.
I don't want to give away my list, but the guy's on the list, so I don't. I guess
go ahead. I mean, because I'm pretty sure you'll get in depth into it when we get to the list.
That's what I'm saying. So I just wait till there, and then this is your show. Just go ahead. Yeah, this is all you right here.
I don't know. Okay, so let me ask you this. I had put this in the group chat. Is this one of the more compelling Rookie of the Year races that you've seen in your lifetime? I was trying to think of the best Rookie of the Year races that I had seen because I had heard, I can't even remember. I think it was Kenny Beecham in there. Guys from the formerly known as the Through the Wire Pod, but I think they was just pretty much saying that they were talking about the Rookie of the Year race and this being like one of the best races that I had seen. Right off the top of the head, I would probably say Carmelo and LeBron. I felt like Donovan Mitchell and Ben Simmons was a good one. Yeah, I just saw like
was good.
On that, like is this one of the better Grant Hill? You brought that up, which I didn't even realize it. Like that's honestly by default, that probably should be one with Grant Hill and.
But they tied. They literally tied.
They literally couldn't pick a winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they literally tied. Yeah, so Kidd and Hill. I remember Lillard and Anthony Davis. People forget Lillard won Rookie of the Year that year, not Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
People forget that LaMelo Ball won Rookie of the Year over Anthony Edwards. That was a good one. I mean, it's been some good little joints. It's just the right now, and it's 2 white Americans. That's all it is. That's all. It's just
2 white guys.
That's white Americans
more than anything.
Yeah, that's all it is to me. It's just 2 white Americans. That's it.
Yeah,
which is cool. Like, do your thing. Like, hoop out. What I mean, whatever. Got to sell storylines wherever you can. Charlotte has won 6 straight. I don't know if they beat the Pelicans because they're playing right now. So I don't know if they won that game because they did. That'd be 7 straight. But
LaMelo got hurt in that game.
He came back though. Coming back.
Did come back. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Charlotte won 7 straight.
Okay, so that's 7 in a row. They won 7 games in a row, first time since 2016. So
Zion had 14 and 11. He got 11 boards for you today. He been rebounding better. Honestly, he been rebounding better for maybe the past 3 weeks. He been rebounding.
Yeah. I mean, he should. I mean, he ain't running nowhere other than about to go. So hell, it should. But yeah,
17 and 9.
Charlotte being hot right now, with a chance to catch the 10 spot with Chicago and Atlanta. So 10-9 spot. So they've been hooping. And then Cooper Flag is
not to give away too much, because would that determine it for you? Because Coop and them is about 2.5 out of the 10 spot as well. So they're both competing.
Honestly, I'm big on playing the games that matter. I'm big on that. But I also feel like the rookie of the year, you want to make it a time capsule of who you think will be a star in the future. So you kind of want to pick that guy, which is why the guy made my list.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick. Do you got any change of heart on the star trajectory of either one of these two players now, seeing them first half of the season?
No. Now, I will say, Khan got a higher ceiling than I thought coming in. But Cooper's doing what I expected.
I'll take it.
Now, I think Cooper's scoring it a little better than I expected, but he's still averaging 19, though. So it's not like, see, what's going to happen is they're going to want to project so hard, you're going to make them go from 19 to 27, 28 type shit. And I don't think it's going to be that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to also remember, he's benefiting from no Davis and no Irvin playing and just at the third. Now, with that said, he's doing his thing. Like, I don't want to diminish that. But what makes him good is he's a Swiss Army knife, which is what he's doing. He's just having a few more scoring outbursts than
I'm glad
people
that you
expect.
realizing because I told you he was a better scorer than the world knew he was.
Oh yeah, but I'm about to.
He don't have a problem scoring the basketball.
Humble that down. We'll get to that.
You don't have a problem scoring. Now, I will say this: the 3-point percentage has got to be higher, but it will be. But as far as
that's what I'm saying.
Him actually
we don't know if it will.
As far as him actually being able to put the ball in the hole, he has never had a problem with that. And the whole notion that people looked at him as like a guy that couldn't really score is wild. And I'm kind of glad that he's disproving that. Like, if nothing else, he's showing y'all he can put the ball in the hole. You know what I mean? So, salute, man. I'm glad.
I'm gonna say that. So I'm gonna say they don't play defense in the NBA. So it all depends on who you ask. You know what I mean?
People will say that, but we all know this right here. Nobody is giving him a pass. Him specifically, a white wing that everybody wanted to disprove. Anybody that's getting the pass is not him.
Right.
He's not getting the pass of defense. Like not going to flag. So bro, it is what it is. Remains to be seen. Like I said, the 3-point percentage is he's like 29. It's kind of bad. I ain't gonna hold you. But what I love is fact he's not scared to shoot him. Like I said, you
right. He's scared to shoot.
You go under that screen, he gonna shoot it. You go under that screen, he gonna shoot it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he gonna play. He gonna play. I give him that. He'll play.
Yeah, so
play.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into what we came to talk about today. Now, the basis of the show is pretty much we are discussing the guys that have the most to prove. Coming into All-Star break is coming up in a couple of weeks. Post All-Star break, the guys. I'm doing the Eastern Conference. Courtney's doing the Western Conference. I got 10 guys from the East. I got 10 guys from the West, which is basically, as you know, when we do any kind of list, it's subjective. We don't go by the same criteria. I think from what he was saying pre-show, he is just basically centered a little bit more around legacy. Guys has a little bit more to prove legacy-wise. I got a couple of those guys on my list, but for the most part, it's a year like here in the present type thing, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Courtney, go ahead, kick it off, bro. I'll let you get started.
Do my first. Oh, all right. Like you said, I went more legacy route, different levels of legacy route, which leads to my number 10. Usually, your legacy starts with how your story starts, and right now, this story is getting a little out of hand. So I got to add some layers to this story so everybody can calm the fuck down for a second. My number 10 is Cooper Flagg. All right. Right now, he's averaging 19.8 points per game. So shout out to stathead.com for all the information that I'm about to use right now in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So let me roll with this one. All right. In NBA history, rookie season, 67 players have averaged 19 points in their rookie season. All right. Since it's 19.8, I'm going to round up. Because going by the stat head device, they do not round up for you. You have to literally either use that number, whatever number it is. So I did 20, just for those who want to round up, which is 52 players in NBA history that average 20 points per game in their rookie season. Because people want to say this is the greatest rookie season ever. And Nigga,
ain't nobody ever said that.
No, stop. I've seen
ain't
that.
Nobody. Hold on. I'm not gonna let you
do that. I didn't say you.
I'm not gonna let you do that because I'm the biggest Duke fan. I ain't never even seen that. People saying this.
Listen. I'll show you that personally when we get off there. Just because you ain't seen it, don't mean it don't exist. Hey,
Go ahead,
if the
man.
tree fall in the
You love
forest
to
and
put
you
some
wasn't
sauce
there,
on it.
don't mean the tree ain't fucking fall.
You love
I'm
to
just
put
letting you
some
know.
sauce. Go ahead.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
let you
letting you
put
know.
some
So
put some sauce
52
on it.
players is average 20 points per game in their rookie season.
Go ahead.
67 players is average 19 points per game in their rookie season in NBA history. All right. Then the route gonna be when he's 19 years old. Just for the record. 6 players at 19 years old has averaged 19 points per game in their rookie season. Anthony Edwards, Zion, KD, Luka, LeBron, and Carmelo. If you go to 20 years old, the only person who comes off 20 points per game, the only person who comes off the list is Anthony Edwards. Just for the record. As far as 20 years old, it's Paolo, Trae Young, Wemby, Tyreek Evans, Elton Brand, and Shaq. Just for the record. All right. He had 2 40-point games for a rookie. Everybody went crazy. Oh my God. 2 40s as a rookie. Just for the record, the most 40-point games in a rookie season is done by Wilt Chamberlain, which is 32. Which that will never be caught. Just for the record. That man is the encyclopedia of the encyclopedia of the motherfucking world record book. Walt Bellamy from North Carolina got 12. Oscar got 9. Kareem got 9. George Mikan got 9. Rick Barry got 7. And Jordan got 7. Just for the record. So I decided to give him a fair chance and went since 2000. Since 2000, 19 rookies has had a 40-point game. Just for the record. But to his credit, only 3 other rookies had at least 2 40-point games, which is him, Blake Griffin, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards. So I just want to give him his credit on that. Can you name the only other white American since 2000 to have 40 points in the game as a rookie? There's only one other white American.
Keith Van Horn?
No. He was a rookie in the 90s.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. White American is hard.
All right, I'll let you give it up. Grayson Allen, just for the record. Grayson Allen.
Shout out to the
He
brother.
did it in Utah. Another dude.
I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have got that.
Okay.
Shout out to the brother.
Now, he's averaging 19-6-4 for the season as a rookie, which 9 other players did that in NBA history as a rookie. If you go by 26-4, it's been 7 others in NBA history that did it as a rookie. Since the merger in 76-77, it's been 4 other rookies that average 19-6-4, which is him, Jordan, Bird, Grant Hill, Luka, which is a hell of a list. I give him that. That's a hell of a list to be on if you're going to be on that list. If you go by 26-4, take Grant Hill off, and it just be him, Jordan, Bird, and Luka if he goes up to 0.2, just for the record. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to 30-point games just so y'all could know how dominant, how 9 greatest rookie season you done seen this is, okay? He's got 5 at least 30-point games as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? The NBA record, of course, Wilt Chamberlain got 60. Walt Bellamy got 51. Oscar got 44. So I said, fuck all that. Let's just do our time. Since 1990, which is me and his childhood, coming on up to now, Iverson got the most 30-point games as a rookie with 20. Blake Griffin is second with 14. Bron is third with 13. Glenn Robinson and Victor Wembanyama got 11. Shaq Melo with 10. Trae Young with 9. And 5 players tied with 8, with Lionel Simmons, Lonzo Mourning, Steph Curry, Luka, and Jalen Green. Just for the record. He only has 8 double-doubles, which is not a crazy number. Just to put it in perspective, I did since 95-96 draft, which was Garnett and them. And I did players that are similar to his position. Blake Griffin had 63 double-doubles. Ben Simmons had 36 double-doubles. Joe Smith had 33. Antoine Walker, 33. Lamar Odom, 26. Kyle Kuzma had 17, which I did not know that. That surprised the hell out of me. Sharif Abdul-Rahim had 16. Paolo Banchero, 14. Carolina, this might be y'all best draft pick since after Harrison Barnes. Ed Davis had 13, which I could not believe that shit. And we had 3 tied with 12, and with Drew Gooden, LeBron, and Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah.
Now, from a rewards perspective, Wes Unseld and Wilt Chamberlain both won MVPs as rookies. Magic Johnson won the Finals MVP as a rookie. Ben Gordon won 6th Man of the Year as a rookie. Bird finished 4th in the MVP. Duncan finished 5th in the MVP. Shaq finished 7th in the MVP as rookie. Jordan himself averaged 28, 6, and 6 and was all NBA and the All-Star starter as a rookie. All I'm saying is this rookie season ain't nowhere near the greatest, ain't nowhere near no top, nothing. He's having a great rookie year for what it is. which is in the time being, and he's showing Dallas that we got hope after Luka. I just want everybody to leave it right there.
Nope. We're
That's
not.
all I want people to do. And
we're not doing it.
See, and people want to. People want to.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Let me finish. Give me 30 more seconds. People want to give him a bar when the bar's already been set. All I'm saying is he ain't done enough to say he's met the bar or any kind of criteria you want to use. He's not there. He's just not.
Okay.
Take it for what it is. Great little rookie season.
I love
Let's
you.
go
You
on.
did. I'm proud of you. You did a lot of homework. Good job, homie. I'm proud of you. What now? Answer me this one question, because this is all that matters to me. What do your eyes tell you when you watch him?
What you mean?
The eye test. When you watch
what eye test tells me is I done watched basketball for 30 years. My eyes, I've seen a lot. So at some point, it's gonna go out to results.
I'm not talking about.
No, it's the truth. I'm asking you the truth. Now you don't like my answer because they don't go with what you want me to say.
No, I'm talking about. We don't watch 30 years. Hold on, Courtney. Listen to me. I'm not talking about a lot. I'm talking about specifically with him. What does the eye test tell you with him in regards to where he projects to? Because that's all this rookie stuff is projection. Because we all thought Ben Simmons was gonna be an elite player for 10, 15 years.
Right.
Projection.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. What does your eyes tell you in regards to him in terms of projecting forward?
He can be a good player in the NBA. Yeah. Now, if he turns great, cool. I give him his flowers. Yeah. You just proved my point with Ben Simmons. I'm just saying. Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin, John. We seen all these rookies. We seen it. The question becomes, what does he become? Because the argument is about him being a generational talent. That has to play out. Now he's having a great rookie season. It's not elite. Not elite across the board. He's having elite moments for sure. I'm not taking that from him. But is it an elite overall rookie season? Absolutely not. No. It's just not. Like, we done seen too much basketball for us to crown him this early. Now,
and that's what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of basketball to know that a wing that can literally get to any spot he wants to, that
he can play,
that plays with the motor that he does, that nothing. This is only gonna get better. That's what I'm saying. I've seen enough basketball to know that. Like, I didn't have to watch Luka for a full year to know that this is. Y'all won't lying about him, bro.
No, but this is the thing about Luka. This is the thing about Luka. You say that, but they swear to God that overseas is the most fundamentally sound basketball, and just that the third. He don't play off the ball. He don't cut. He don't play defense. So for as much as we want to crown him, there's a lot of flaws still in his game. 10 years later.
It's flaws.
Probably 8 years later, whatever the case may be.
Every player that plays basketball has flaws in their game.
No, but what I'm saying is the flaws he has ain't been improved at all since he's been an NBA player.
No, but what he's great at is he's like literally, arguably the greatest in NBA history at it, which is
he might be.
Ball in the hole.
He might be, but if he don't win nothing, then it won't mean shit.
Yeah, that's a whole different argument.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's a
whole different argument.
With Coop, all I'm saying is if Coop turns out to be, I don't know, the white Scottie Pippen, to me, that's not a failure. But the bar that he's given, it's gonna be viewed as a failure to some people. And all I'm saying is, don't give him a bar that he shouldn't even have to begin with, and don't act like he set a new bar in his rookie season because he has it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And I think he could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He could be a top 100 guy one day, maybe. Like far as all time, he could be. Based on his trajectory starting out, he could be. All I'm saying is, let some of this shit play out. Just don't act like it's an imaginary bar that he ain't set. He just ain't set no shit.
Like that.
All I know Carroll 2 years ago had set this same bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, Evan Mobley had this bar a few years back. Like, we seen guys with this kind of talent, and we say, okay, well, he gonna become this in 3-4 years. Brandon Ingram had this kind of ball. Scotty Barnes, this kind of ball. Like, it's guys with this kind of ball. Zion with this kind of ball.
Zion had it.
All I want you to do is meet it, bro. Just meet it. Andrew Wiggins, Cat. I got a center right now that had this kind of ball. Like, all I'm saying is wait and see if he makes it. That's all. See if he gets there. Realistically get there. That's all.
Fair enough. He on his way though. So all right. So let me get to my guy. Number 10, favorite player on my favorite team, man. Honestly. Now, this is not, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could legacy, whatever, but Number 10 is Tyler Hero. Mine is not in no particular order. I just got 10 guys. Just to go ahead and preface that. But Tyler Hero is a guy that honestly, bro, from a individual standpoint, he's playing well when he plays. The problem is when he plays. He's only played 11 games this year, which as a guy that wants a new contract and wants to be respected as one of the better players at his position in the league, you're not beating those allegations, my boy. You're just not helping. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 11 games he's hurt literally right now. And I don't even really know when he's going to be back. But if he, in fact, does come back and he's not a member of the Milwaukee Bucks, even if he is a member of the Milwaukee Bucks coming into the second half, you got to prove that you're worth that money, bro. Tyler gonna sit down with his agent in front of somebody's GM. I don't know if it's gonna be ours or Milwaukee's or whoever, but he gonna want a max extension. And you not playing max extension type minutes. Like, you just can't get on the floor, bro. So you got to prove it with like literally no games missing in the second half. Like, you got to like when he plays, he individually plays well. Whether his play is conducive to winning, that's a whole nother argument. And I can tell you as a Miami Heat fan, is not. It's just not like, and it's unfair. As unfair as that may be, that's just what it is. Like, they can win without him, and that's kind of problematic for his bottom line in seeking a max extension. But you just got to get on the floor, bro, and you're gonna have to prove that you can play an entire month without injuries, starting with this second half. So that's why I got Tyler Hill. He's my 10. You know what I mean?
All that I got to add to that is the worst thing that happened to him just got announced yesterday. Norman Powell made the motherfucking All-Star team, which proves that the Heat culture and Eric Spoelstra can take anybody in their position and get max production out of it. It's similar to the guy that was just there. So the worst thing that happened to Tyler Hero is that Norman Powell made the All-Star team. And Norman Powell wants some money too, and they're not going to pay both. That's for the record.
They're not.
For the record. But I actually think Hero is more talented than Norman Powell.
He is.
But like he said, just because Powell is more available and been more durable the last couple of years, and then while making the All-Star year, the year he needs to make it, which is the year of Hero's extension and his extension, they're going to pick him over Hero.
And the way that Norman plays, he can play
ball stoppy more.
He can play without the ball better than Tyler can, and it just helps us win more. It just
helps win more. So that's the worst thing that could happen to him. And before I start my number 9, my fault, Coop. I didn't mean to do this to you on Black History Week. The first week of Black History Month. I didn't mean to do that.
It's cool because he
just happened to fall in line.
He is the actual factual poster boy of affirmative action in the NBA.
Yeah. So my bad, bro.
He's the poster boy of affirmative action in the league. Him and his former college teammate. But that's neither.
All right, my number 9. For those who know me, my favorite player of all time is Latrell Sprewell. But my current favorite players to watch right now is my next 2 guys. And the first one is Jrue Holiday. For his career, he got 16,000 points, over 16,000 points, over 6,000 dimes, with over 4,000 rebounds. And of the 6,000 dimes, he's close to being top 20 all time in dimes, which is only 19 other players in NBA history with that. And the list is is one of them ones. Bron, CP3, Stockton, Oscar, Harden, Kobe, Dre West, Magic, Curry, Peyton, Kidd, Drexler, Havlicek, Pippen, Westbrook, Kyle Lowry, Andre Miller, which I know y'all have heard that name in a while, Lenny Wilkins, and Bob Cousy. I'm saying this because this man, if he gets traded at the deadline to another contender, it can get his 3rd ring because he's a 3-time teammate of the year. He's a 2-time gold medalist because in the 2020 Olympics, he was 3rd on that team in scoring, 3rd on that team in boards, and he led the team in dimes. So with 2 gold medals, he was the Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for the whole country, Jordan guy and a Mickey guy. He's a 6-time All-Defensive player, which is 1 less than Kawhi, but he got the same number as Tony Allen, LeBron, Mutombo, and Ben Wallace, and he got 1 more than Giannis, Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard, just to put it in perspective. This man gonna have to make the Hall of Fame, and I don't think he belongs in that motherfucker, but with the list of shit he got compared to these other people that's already in there, this man literally, if he gets traded, which is possible, I think Portland gonna try to use him to get assets. Put him on the right team, he can get his 3rd title with his 3rd franchise. We're looking at a Hall of Fame basketball player that nobody's gonna talk about until his time to come up for the Hall comes up. And I think his list reads more. It reads better than people may think. And I just wanted to quote unquote give him flowers at the same time show you how much I hate the Hall of Fame. The fact that I even have to consider this motherfucker for the Hall is sickening. But
okay,
your resume say he got an argument, bro. Because it's the basketball Hall of Fame. Because if Rose jerseys and the Raptors, hey man, put this shit up there too. Fuck it, put it up there. Fuck it. Fuck it.
All right.
My number 9, you holler there.
My number 9 is your boy Jalen Brunson. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and spoiler alert. I got 2 Knicks on this list because honestly, it's not a. Truth be told, this is probably the team that's under the microscope in regards to winning right now in the NBA. Like nobody is under more pressure to win right now more than Jalen Brunson and the rest of his damn teammates. You know what I'm saying? It looks really good, bro. 27 and what is it? 27-6, Courtney.
Oh yeah. He out there. He doing it. He's all NBA right now. The season ended
About 27 and 6. All that sounds amazing. Who the hell cares?
Right.
I need to see what you're gonna be able to do in June, bro. Not even April and May.
Right.
June, my boy.
Yeah,
honestly, so not even just the whole second half. I really should have prefaced this with like fast forward this to conference finals time. If the Knicks is there, well, which they should be, you know what I mean. I don't want to.
They don't should. No,
they should be like they. I mean, you do have to get there, but I'm just saying, fast forward it to then because he got a lot to prove. He got seriously, him beating the you can't win with a small guard allegations is gonna get louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. You know what I mean? So Jalen Brunson is my number 9. If we were doing this in as far as actual order, he probably would be first because he's the best player on the team with the most pressure, in my opinion. But
to add to that, after they switch this team up, because they don't win, they're gonna switch everything else. Mm-hmm. You gonna be next. You gonna be the next guy to blame. So take it for say like the Baltimore Ravens. They fired John Harbaugh. If they don't win the next 2 years, Lamar Jackson gonna get it. That's what's gonna happen to Jalen Brunson. Yeah. They're gonna switch everything around you if you don't win it this year. Because they're gonna say it ain't you, Bronx. It's the guys we went to go get to help you. Once they get you another name and it don't happen then they're gonna turn on your ass. The only reason why you getting a leeway now is because unlike Melo, you took the discount and all that bullshit, and you have won more than Melo have come playoff time. So that has allowed you more time to fuck this up. Mm-hmm. But do not win that motherfucker and make the finals this year. And they switch that bitch up the next year. Your ass get turned on next. You can buck it. You can buck it. God forbid if something happened to you. They really gonna turn your ass then. Because guess what's coming up for you, my guy? Another contract extension. And I don't think you're doing a discount a second time. I just don't believe it. And if you don't get what's necessary, I don't believe they're gonna give you the full max.
I don't think enough is being said is that he took the discount. I don't know if he would have took the discount the first time if it weren't for his homeboys.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Once they get rid of the homeboy, because that's the only thing you can trade to get what he needs, so to speak, if they don't win with this roster. Mm-hmm. After that, they're gonna turn on him next. And that's when we're gonna find out how the Knicks fan base feel versus the front office. Because he the most loved Knick. Patrick Ewing. That's just clear as day. It ain't no getting around it. So now we're gonna find out how they really feel once they switch this up if they don't win. Because Cat's already feeling it. That's why Cat crying now. Cat kind of knows his time is up, one way or another. After that, it'll then be Bronson's turn. But you gotta let the first domino fall before you get to the next one. So Bronson will be the next guy in line. Believe that shit. Okay.
All right, go ahead with your 8.
All right, my number 8. It's the guy out there in Phoenix, Arizona, by the name of Devin Booker. You just made the All-Star team, got announced yesterday. So you made it for the 5th time. And right now you're on pace to be an All-NBA performer, which would tie you for a Hall of Famer that played for an organization out there in Indianapolis by the name of Reggie Miller. Y'all will both be 5-time All-Stars and 3-time All-NBA if that was to occur. You got to ask yourself now, at this point of your career, do you demand a trade to go, quote unquote, play in a situation where you can really try to compete for a title or be the next Reggie Miller? Meaning you're going to be the most loved dude ever You might not necessarily be the greatest player in the franchise history like he is, because Phoenix got a couple more guys that's over you, so to speak, from a name standpoint, but you might be the greatest from a number standpoint, which Reggie Miller ended up having over 25,000 points, 4,000 rebounds, over 4,000 dimes. Only 19 other players in the NBA history did that, just for the record.
Yeah.
But going by the 11th season, which was what Booker's in now, and crazy as this sound, Booker ain't even 30 years old yet. He don't turn 30 till next season, which sounds crazy in his 11th season. He has more points, boards, and dimes than Reggie. But Reggie actually got more steals and blocks than him after the 11th season, at the same time period of their career. Yeah. So right now, you on pace to be over 25,000 points, 5,000 boards, 5,000 dimes for one franchise if you stay for the next, 7-8 years. So you got to ask yourself, how much do that matter to you to be the one franchise legend, or do you want a chance to compete for a title? Because just like Reggie, you made the NBA Finals and ended up losing it, which he lost his to Shaq. You lost yours to the most dominant in Giannis, which is funny, it comes back to that. So now you got to ask yourself, what do you want to do from this point of your career now that you've proven your worth? Now with no Durant and with Dylan Brooks and them, that you still can be a winning player.
Yeah.
So I don't think your value could get any higher than what it is right now. And this is your chance to demand a trade this offseason if you're going to do it. So with that said, Devin Booker is my number 8 on my list for Western Conference.
My number 8 is Cam Thomas. Honestly, bro, I think Cam Thomas is on his way out the league, and I think he got a short time to prove me wrong. Already has taken, last year was 24 games. This year he's down to 16. Only 8 starts out of the 23 games.
Right.
You going backwards, bro. Like, for a player that's as young as he is, which I don't even know how old he is. Let me see if I can find his age real quick. I don't know. He was born in 2001. He's 24. 24 years old, bro. You're going backwards. Going backwards in minutes, going backwards in production. You're just going backwards. The next stop is whoever the G League affiliate of the Brooklyn Nets is. And then the next stop after that is the Jaleel Okafor, Taylor Horton Tucker trajectory to where you playing overseas.
And killing
overseas. I just don't, honestly, bro, it'll take, where do you go? Because if you can't get productive minutes for the worst team, arguably, in the NBA,
there's nowhere to go up, right?
Where do you go from here? Like, where do you go from here? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, honestly, bro, Cam Thomas is on the clock. I hate that for him. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he's a guy that could actually help a roster. He just don't want to help a roster the way that they want him to help. He wants to help his way, and that's gonna get him out the league, bro.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, and props to Sharif Cooper, man. He played for the Wizards the other night. I never thought he'd play an NBA game, bro. So salute to him.
I told
hard work and they grind to get on the floor.
Hard work, bro, because he's too good to not ever get
NBA on the NBA floor, right?
Yeah, he was too good to not get that. You know what I mean? So salute to him, bro.
So that surprised the hell out of me that he did that. So props to him on that right there. My number 7 is the guy out there for Clipperland, Mr. James Harden. Those who don't know, he's less than 400 dimes away from being top 10 all time in assists, which will make only 2 players that's top 10 in points and assists in NBA history. You know the other guy is that guy from Akron, Ohio. Yeah. He has over 8,000 dimes and 6,000 boards in his career. The only other player that can say that is Westbrook, Oscar, CP3, Kidd, Magic, and Braun. With his over 25,000 points, it's only him, Westbrook, Oscar Robertson, and Braun. And of course, him and Braun are the only 2 that's over 28,000, which he has over 28,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this to say, if the Clippers don't win around and he opts out of his player option, where the fuck can he go? Because he's too productive to say he's not an NBA starter, top 30, 40 player. But you also don't want to give him $30, $40 million and give him the keys to your franchise, knowing he's not good enough as the guy to take you no damn well at this age, especially.
Yeah, he got to come down off
that price. Still too good.
He got to come down off that price, son. But I feel like he can help another roster.
Can he?
Yeah, he can help.
Give me a team that you think he can help with his play style.
Orlando.
Think he can help Orlando?
He can help
You think he would
Orlando.
go to the East Coast, go to the bottom of the South?
That's a different argument.
And see, and the fact
That's a
that the
different
fact that we having this conversation, Andy, that's the one team he went to, tells you if you the Clippers and they don't win around, because it's very possible they don't win around.
Yeah.
You got a chance to get off him and Kawhi now and go ahead and count your loss.
Yeah.
But the man is so damn good still, it's almost like damn if you do, damn if
Truthfully,
you
don't. I was about to say the Pacers. I don't know if he
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if it'll work with the Pacers.
That puts him, because with them numbers I've read, he got the MVPs, the All NBAs, all that. Yeah. It's between him and Karl Malone as the greatest no ring player ever in the Elgin Baylor type shit. Because he ain't winning no ring, but he too good to say 6-man / you know what I'm saying? Like he too good. Like it ain't. He a top 10 point guard still in this league, and he's a top 30 player overall still in this league. But he got to play his way though.
Yeah.
You done Philly. You done the Nets. You done like where the fuck can you go?
I don't know. That's interesting, bro. I'm just trying to think of scenarios where they could they're not like a piece away, but playoff caliber type teams where he could help.
Because he can't be your best player because he got the game 6, game 7 abilities in him. Where he ain't gonna be that guy when it matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he gotta go with another guy.
I mean, well, the game 7, was it 2 years ago?
Which one? The one with Philly? You talking about when they blew game 6 and 7?
No, was it who did they play in? Did they have a game 7 with the Nuggets?
Oh, talking with the Clippers. Oh, yeah. That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year, right? He was all right in that game 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, what do you do with this man going forward? Because right now he's averaging like 24, 7, and 6. Like he's still good. Like
because he got enough. Like you're right, he got enough to like production and where you can't just be like he ain't about to be Cam Thomas like out in the league. Like somebody will give him a job, but it's just like, is he willing to take that job? Do you think he's gonna be one of the people like, man, I'm gonna just retire before I let y'all?
Bro, I would love to see. I would love to see how the Clippers act if they lose a round, first round. Now, if they win a round, he opts out. Okay, bro. Now, I'm assuming he opted out because James might look at the landscape and say, man, I'll opt the fuck in. Y'all ain't about to play with me and my money. I'm going to get my my bread before y'all fuck with me. Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you realistically look at the landscape of the league, I really don't know where he could go if he was trying to win. If the Clippers don't win a round.
Yeah, if he's trying to win, that's Orlando is the only team I could think of right up the rip, bro. Like that, it would just make sense. My job just texted me. They irk me, bro. I gotta get a new job. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I see where you're going with it, but it'll be interesting to see, man.
Yeah, that's about number 7, James Harden. Because he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a top 40 player ever. Arguably the greatest player with no ring. But going forward, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So that's my number 7, James Harden.
All right, my number 7 is LaMelo Ball. Now, honestly, LaMelo Ball is, if you want to look at it from a talent standpoint, probably one of the 10, 15 most talented guys on planet Earth with a basketball in his hand. Uber talented. Everything all the questions that lie with LaMelo is between the ears, and I'm specifically watching him this second half because Charlotte has, like we said it, Charlotte just won a 7th straight game today. Charlotte is very hot. Charlotte is in position to make the playoffs, but also LaMelo got a monkey on his back by the name of Con Knipple that's threatening his rightful spot as like the guy, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? LaMelo gonna have to really show, in which he's been more available recently. I think that pressure is getting to him. LaMelo not doing a bunch of like boneheaded type stuff on the floor. He still shoots some wild type of shot, but he's just that type of talent. Like he got the ability to shoot like crazy shots.
Right. Make a flop out of his ass, right.
Yeah, so but the pressure is on him, bro, to prove to that franchise that, all right, we know you talented, bro, but can you be a leader? Now we are in position to be in the playoffs. Can you get us there? Can you like actually show that you got what it takes to be a leader, or do we got to put all our chips in on the white boy from Wisconsin? You know what I mean? So
okay, let me ask you this before we move on.
go ahead.
Do you think Charlotte making a mistake by not trying to get a top 5 pick this year in this draft?
No,
Like the one draft where you like, all right, bro, we kind of could be fucking this up.
I honestly,
When you do the winning and sacrifice knowing that we could get a top 5.
I just don't. I think Charlotte got all the pieces they need, honestly, right now.
So you don't think this is a draft where they should take one more stab at it, like to get a Caleb Wilson?
No. You could now if you could. This is the draft to try to get something in. You right about
That's why I'm asking this. Like, is this the one year you like, look, LaMelo, I need you to kind of like.
That's the funny part about it, because it's like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? They don't even really need to get nothing extravagant, bro. They really could possibly use another 4. They could use some. They could bolster their front court a little bit, get another 4-5 type guy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is this the draft like the Michigan kid or whatever? Like you get the 6th pick or something.
You get
like is this the year where you like, yo, bro, twist your shit one last time, and I give you the respect up for this one. And then next year we go all in, bro.
You would think that, but honestly, bro, I need to know what we got in you, leadership wise.
So it's almost like I take a chance of not getting the kid and find out what the LaMelo is.
Like, yeah, dude, what do we got in you leadership wise? That's the main thing that the main question Charlotte needs answer right now. Like, can you get it together, bro? Like, get it together in here. Can you get it together so that you can lead us to where we need to go? Because Charlotte, like I said, I was just saying in the group chat the other day, I don't know what the hell Charlotte is missing, bro. From a personnel standpoint, I mean, like I said, they could
debate the playoffs in the East and stuff like that, right? I get you.
Yeah, they could stand in both of their front court a little bit, but they got everything they need, literally. You know what I mean? Just like what you said, they need a leader that's willing to be that, a number one guy that really want to be that. Do you really want to be that? You know what I mean? I don't know if you really want to be that. So,
Charlotte, when Brandon Miller go up for his extension, because that's the reason why he balled out his ass right now. Plus, he gets the 3rd weakest player on him because the best players is Garden Khan and LaMelo. Make another team give him the max before you give it to him, because he don't deserve the max. Give him a contract similar to what Jalen Green got or Tyler Hero got on their extension, where it's good money, it just ain't max money. Make another team prove to you they willing to give him the max because he's a restricted free agent. It's still a salary cap game, nigga. Because Kyle Knibble, the way he's shooting that motherfucker, he stay healthy, somebody will offer him the max. You can't play with his money. His money will have to be the max in 2 years. Brandon Miller does not. Injury history. He still got the bang bang shoot him up shit from college. Make a team prove to you they want to pay him the whole max. If not, that's a bargain for y'all. You get a 6'9" player that can play on both ends. That's cool with living in the Charlotte area. Boom, boom, boom. You just don't want to max him out bidding against yourself. That's all I'm saying. Pay up Devin Bain them money, not Devin Booker them money. That's all I'm saying. So be careful of that, Charlotte.
Understandable.
All right. My number 6 is very simple. It's only been 2 players in history to win the MVP and the Finals MVP in back-to-back seasons. And we know who them 2 players are. The consistent number 1 and 2 greatest players of all time. There's a guy there in Oklahoma City that could join that list this season. If he joins that conversation, it's going to be some uncomfortable all-time ranking conversations with this man involved in it. At that point, it's just going to be about how the rest of his career plays out and how many seasons he plays. And with that said, my number 6 is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Oklahoma City. It's that simple. If he joins the list with Jordan and LeBron, back-to-back MVPs and back-to-back Finals MVPs, we're going to have uncomfortable conversations. We talking top 30 all-time type shit, top 25. He going to jump a lot of motherfuckers real fast. And he did it in a small market. Be some uncomfortable conversations.
That's interesting.
We talking 91, 92 Mike, and we talking 12 and 13 or 12 and 13 Braun.
Yeah.
Listen, it becomes a whole different conversation with that kid if that goes down.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like that. Bro, top 30?
Listen.
People gonna be mad about that, boy.
He gonna be 4 or 5 times years in a row. First team All NBA. This is 4th year in a row averaging at least 30 points a game. Which I read something about that. Hold on, let me be factual here. This will be his 4th season in a row doing that, and he will be tied with 4th all time with Iverson, Adrian Dantley, Kareem, and Jerry West with the most 30-point per game seasons. But this is gonna be his 4th in a row. The 3 he's behind is Jordan got 8, Wilt got 7, and Oscar got 6. I'm just saying, and with his 2 MVPs, I'm just saying, it's gonna be some uncomfortable conversations, my guy.
All right.
Because that's more MVPs than Durant. And that's gonna be more MVPs than KG, Dirk. Wade ain't got none. Dr. J only got 1 as the NBA player, the other 3 in the ABA. Like, listen, he get these motherfuckers back to back.
He passing Durant for you?
I'm not saying he passing Durant. I'm just saying the trajectory gonna be there now because he gonna have 2 in the city he didn't win it in. Fair or unfair. And if he plays out the next 6-7 years the way it's looking, it's gonna be a conversation, bro. It's gonna be a goddamn it's gonna be a fun convo.
No, I ain't.
And mind you, he about to break Wilt record because he's going out his way to make sure he get 20 every game to break his Wilt record with the most 20-point games in a row or whatever fuck came because he done stayed in a couple games they done lost to make sure he get to 20. Like this man clearly knows where he's at in his record books and all this bullshit. Just because he's Canadian don't mean the nigga polite. I'm just telling you. Just trying to tell you. Because unlike J. Cole, Drake done battle some of the best when it comes to putting them bars out. Drake ain't no bitch when it comes to like he's scared to spit. Like, don't get this fucked up. Them Canadians ain't as soft as y'all want to make them. I'm just telling you. If this motherfucker get 2 and 2, there's gonna be some uncomfortable conversations with all-time history books.
That's funny, bro.
I'm just letting you
ain't wrong, though. You ain't wrong.
I'm just letting you know.
All right. My number 6, bro. Shout out to the brotherhood, man. God was on the floor with the greatest coach ever in his last game. I'm mad at all of them, honestly. Still, I ain't forgave them for not letting my coach go out on top when we was the best team clearly in that Final Four field. But similar to Cam Thomas, which if y'all ain't figured out, my number 6 is Paolo Banchero. You going backwards, my boy. You're going backwards. I had it up. Let me bring his stats back up. As a rookie, 20 a night, 22 a night year 2, 25 a night year 3, 21 a night right now year 4. No, he didn't battle a little injuries, but it's the narrative is going backwards. Your production is going backwards. The team is going backwards. Everything about you is going backwards, bro. It's gonna have to reverse. Now, right now, where is Orlando at?
That is 6 or 7.
Hold on, I'm about to put the standings up right now. 8th right now, 8th. They behind us.
8th? Oh,
yeah, they behind us. We 7th. So right now, the 8th seed, which Orlando by this time trajectory, everybody pretty much thought Orlando would be where Toronto is right now. You know, at worst. You know what I mean? Orlando would be where Toronto is. Like, so Paolo is at it's not about to be out the league type stuff, but Paolo is getting ready to find himself in a conversation outside of that top 20, top 25. If he don't,
that nobody sell early and just build around Wagner shit.
That's very possible. I wouldn't do that, but I mean, that's not off the table. It's not off the table. You know what I mean? It's not off the table. Yeah, so Paolo is at a crossroads. I think Paolo got to have a strong second half to just kind of reassure the front office and the fan base like that. All right, man, I am that guy. You know, injuries early, but I am who y'all thought I was. So you got to prove it though. Coming up, starting with this second half. So Paolo is my number 6.
I ain't mad at that number 6. I'm not mad. All right, my number 5 is the kid out there in Clipper land, the other guy. 7 years. He been a Clipper, including this season. Yeah. He's passed 60 games played in the season once. He's only got 3 playoff series wins as a Clipper. No Western Conference final stats because Paul George got them. He didn't play a part of that. With the 3 playoff series wins in the Clippers, he got more than Carmelo Anthony do. Same numbers Carmelo Anthony do his whole career, just for the record. You know, I had to throw that in there. While being with the Clippers, the Lakers have won a title, the Warriors have won a title, and the team that he got the most shit to go get Paul George from has won a title in OKC. Yeah. They have paid him $250 million, and he ain't gave them shit. All right, he's been in the league 15 years. Do you know he got less career points than Glenn Rice, Chris Mullin, Rudy Gay, Bradley Beal, Grant Hill, Latrell Sprewell, Jimmy Butler, Mark Aguirre, Jerry Stackhouse, James Worthy, Jawan Howard, Tobias Harris, Pistol Pete, and Chauncey Billups, just to give you some perspective. So we can either make the case that this man is either underrated or overrated, depending on the angle you want to go with this thing from.
Yeah.
Because he really only got like a 3-year prime while you bullshit.
That's true.
One of the years he went down because of Zaza. Then he sat out a couple of years. Then he saved Toronto because with the Spurs, he only averaged 13 a game the year they won the title. He just had fucking around and won the finals MVP. So you can make an honest case that this man ain't what he made out to be. Now, as I just said about Harden 2 numbers ago, they might not win around. And he did not make the All-Star team. And mind you, the coaches picked the reserves. So the coaches said, fuck him. Not us, not the media. The guys who coach against him is telling you, fuck that nigga. It won't us. Kawhi, you got to give us something, bro. Come on the bottom of April, bro. Something got to shake, bro.
Bro,
Something got to shake.
Number 1 for sure.
Something got to shake, bro.
Nah, for real, for real.
And if I'm Steve Ballmer, if I don't get around out this motherfucker again, after 7 years, you got to get up out of here, bro. I can't give you no more money. Fuck you and your Uncle Dennis. You got to get the fuck up out of here. I don't give a fuck what it is. Retire, whatever you need to do. That man cannot put the jersey back on again if I'm Steve Ballmer after this season. If I don't get around out his ass. With this money I done gave you, you ain't gave me shit.
You ain't wrong,
I done
bro.
gave you 1/4 of $1 billion and got nothing.
$250 million.
LeBron ring, Curry ring. SGA fucked around and got one before you, nigga. And when I went and got you, you was like the best player in the world. Top 3 at least coming off Toronto. And you ain't gave me shit since then. You ain't gave me nothing. You ain't gave me nothing. Bro, Phoenix Suns done made the finals in the same side as your ass.
Yeah.
In 21. Who made the finals? Oh, yeah, Warriors. 23 was with Nuggets. Who made the final 24? In the West. Dallas. Luka fucked around and went to this motherfucker. All these other top players is taking their team to this motherfucker, but your black ass. You gotta get the fuck out of my jersey, bro. Number 2 got to get the hell up out of here if I'm Steve Ballmer. Fuck about it here. Got to go, bro.
All right. Well, similar to what Courtney said, this guy in the East is similar. My number 5. Donovan Mitchell, bro. Career high in scoring. The best scoring season he's ever had in his career. But ironically, Cleveland is underachieving. Like, greatly underachieving, bro. If it's not, I said about Jalen Brunson and the Knicks that they are probably under the biggest microscope. The team that's second behind them, and it's a very close second, is Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Specifically Donovan Mitchell. I don't even think the pressure is on Cleveland to actually win. It's Donovan. And it's not even just to win a championship. It's to get to the conference finals, bro. Can you at least make a conference finals? I don't know. I don't like their chances, but I do know that he's under the most pressure outside of anybody not wearing a New York Knicks uniform. I would probably say he's under more pressure than Cat. Jalen Brunson, I probably wouldn't put him over him as far as like the actual pecking order of who's under the most pressure to win and to provide results come playoff time. It's probably Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell to me. Arguably, people will probably argue it's Donovan Mitchell more than Jalen Brunson. Because
Brunson done beat Mitchell in the series. He done beat Tatum in the series. And he's beat Cunningham in the series.
Exactly. So a lot of people probably would argue that is Donovan Mitchell.
That is Donovan, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
especially coming out 60 wins last year, this year underachieving. Yeah, you're right.
Underachieving like here, 30-21 right now, 5 seed in the East. Like I said,
4 seed right now?
Toronto. Toronto's the 4th seed.
They got with that series. He lose that series. He got to get the hell up out of there. Yeah. He lose a 4-5 to Toronto. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap.
Yeah, so Donovan Mitchell, my number 5, bro. He got to show up. Honestly, not
and right now, but to put it in perspective, right now he's looking like this era's Dominique Wilkins. where he gonna have 25,000 points and never make the conference finals. Right now, that's what it's looking like. He deserves Dominique Wilkins. From a production standpoint, loved by most people, acknowledge that he's nice as hell, got treasured as a top 15 player in the league, and never made the conference final. That's what it's looking like as of right now. Like this era, Dominique Wilkins. For those who don't know, because I know a lot of y'all didn't know Dominique Wilkins never passed second round. Just for the record. My number 4 is everybody's favorite player. That kid out there in Minnesota. Look, we love him. He's a real nigga. He don't want to take care of his kid, but he love all the kids at the game. He all that shit. This is the reality right here. Right now, your career is looking like Paul George at the beginning. 2 conference finals. And now we're going to see what happens after that. Because everybody wants to put you in a conversation with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But in the last 3 years, including this year, Shai beats your ass in everything. Across the board. More points than you, more assists than you, steals than you, blocks than you, high field goal percentage, more wins than you, more playoff series wins than you. He beat your ass in every fucking thing. And he beat your ass personally to make the finals last year. Look, they want to make this a rivalry, but right now it's looking like Drexler to Jordan, Dame to Curry, Ewan to Olajuwon, McGrady to Kobe, Marbury to Iverson. We want to make it something that it ain't. Aaron Williams to Chris Paul. We're trying our damnedest, brother, to put you in a conversation that your ass just ain't in right now. Yeah. And everybody thought when Paul George and LeBron dapped up at half court that Paul George was going to possibly be a la what Kawhi was, fix him in the finals 2 years in a row type. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going to be the guy that makes some shit shake at one point.
Yeah.
Right now, if you don't win it in the next year or two, you got to ask yourself, do you pull a Paul George and say, fuck Minnesota? Because Garnett became the new owner or partial owner of the team, partly to keep your ass in Minnesota. Because them guys are realizing that your ass might flip the script, so they tried to bring one of your own in there to keep your ass in place. So you got to ask yourself, in a couple of years, is Minnesota not it for me? Because you can't blame shoe sales. You can't blame jersey sales, and you can't blame awards and accolades because you're making all NBAs and you're getting all-star votes and you're making the Olympic team. So it ain't a market issue. It's going to boil down to, can your ass get it done? That's what it's going to boil to. Because if not, because if that boy Shai gets back-to-back, as I quoted him, my number 6 player, then that puts you another slot behind him in your own era. And we both know you can't be the GOAT of nothing if you can't win your own era.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, so for number 4 is your favorite player, Anthony Edwards. Do you want to be Jadakiss or do you want to be Styles P? You got to make your mind up, my guy. It's on you now. Jim Jones or Cameron? Who you want to be, bro? Who you want to be? I'm just saying.
Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak.
You feel me? Lloyd Banks or 50 Cent? Who you want to be? Who you want to be, bro?
I mean,
this is what it is right now. This is what it is. Silk the Shocker about to be. Like, hey, you got to catch some niggas at some point, bro. And Luka done beat you head to head to make the finals. Shai done beat you head to head to make the finals. Guys of your era.
Yeah.
After you done beat the old niggas and set their ass down. Because you done beat Durant, you done beat LeBron, and then he beat Curry in the series.
Curry,
I think Curry got hurt and then his shit, whatever.
They beat him though.
But your own peers, you ain't beating. I'm just saying. Number 4, favorite player, Anthony Edwards.
All right, my number 4 is Karl Anthony Towns. As fair or unfair as it may be, he's probably the most like ridiculed star caliber player in the NBA. He's like 100% like the fall guy for all things wrong in New York. So once this postseason start, if it doesn't go the way that you heard Courtney say earlier, he's gonna be the first blame guy. He's gonna be the guy that everybody blames, bro. If it don't go the way that everybody wanted to go, regardless of how it happens. Like, which Cat could probably come out and be 30-13 in the playoffs, and people are still gonna blame him for the Knicks not winning.
It's the problem with Giannis possibly quit the rest of the season. It's literally him and Cat I mean, not Cat. I'm sorry, Embiid. It's literally him and Embiid. So he literally has to dominate with no other big, quote unquote, in the way, bruh. As a Knicks fan, you can't lose to Jalen Durham, my nigga. You can't lose to Jared Allen, my nigga. You can't lose to
I'm gonna give it to you.
What's my man Congo out there
right
goddamn in Atlanta? Like you can't, bro. When the Carter Jr. can't be the reason.
Right now, the 2-7. If it play out, the 2-7 is Knicks Miami. He will not dominate Bam.
Listen. You know that, but the reality is most people don't know that. Number 1 pick versus the damn Agent Wilson boo. Can't lose Agent Wilson boo.
I mean, but Bam is one of them guys that, at least on the defensive end, I feel like from a perception, it might not be the writers giving him his love, but everybody know Bam is on that short list of best.
Yeah, if you're a basketball fan, most people are casual. Most people look at Bam as Agent Wilson boo. I mean, seriously, like I ain't even trying to be like if he loses to Agent Wilson boo, because we know Agent gonna be at all the games. Especially if there's a lockout going on. She gonna be in the front row, Bam jerseyed out, legs out, heels on, you know what I mean, all that shit. You lose to Agent Wilson boo, because I know your girl gonna come out and make sure Agent don't steal a spotlight from a look standpoint. Jordan don't be playing. They can say what they want about his girl, but she come with it now. Jordan bad, but outside of that. Ain't losing nobody, bro. Ain't losing nobody, bro.
It's gonna be unfair for him, man, because he's gonna take the blame for whatever happens. But
right,
he gotta have an exceptional second half, bro, because the heat is already on him right now, and the playoffs ain't even here yet. You know what I mean?
And the Knicks tried to save you by letting you know that we're not fucking with Giannis.
Yeah.
So they basically let you know whatever going on with you mentally, it ain't because of us, because we let you know that we're not even looking at Giannis. He's off the table. They made it public for that reason, for your sensitive ass. So now it's on you, my guy. And to his credit, he grabbed like 20 boards the last game, and he had a little game after that. So to his credit, he did come to play. He do lead the league in rebounds and shit, which most people don't know. So he is kind of, and he did make the All-Star team again, and he is 20-10. So I don't want to act like he ain't playing worth a damn. It ain't good as last year, but he's still playing good.
Yeah.
So I don't want to act like he's doing nothing.
Nobody's gonna care, bro. Nobody's gonna once it comes down all to it. Like he gonna be the blame guy. So he my number 4. Go ahead with your third one.
All right, my number 3. Y'all gonna understand this as soon as I read it out. Kareem, you're number 2. Russell, you're number 1. Shaq, you're number 3. Olajuwon, you're number 2. Wilt, you're number 5. Moses, you're number 5. With that said, he played 2 years in the ABA, so you can make a case he was a professional for 7 years. But this guy been a professional since 14 years old. Let the word tell. All right, Jokic a little lower. You're number 8. David Robinson, you're number 10, a little lower. Wes Odyssey, number 3. Mikey, you're number 1. Bill Walton, you're number 3. Willis Reed, you're number 6. McAdoo 10, with him and Dave Robinson, the only 2 double-digit guys. But with that said, with Robinson, Duncan came, and they was your number 2. Just for the record. The White, you're number 5. Ewan, you're number 9. David Cowers, you're number 4. I just read off the top 16 consensus centers of all time, and the first time they made the NBA Finals. You heard a lot of 4 years and under on this list. So, Wemby, the clock is now, bro. You the number 2 seed. Fair or not, nigga, it's on. Going by how it's going right now, you're supposed to meet Jokic in round number 2. If you the defensive player of the year, you just that the 3rd, and you've been a pro since yada, 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 you've been trained since the womb and all this, that, the 3rd, then you better beat the motherfucking round 2. Bottom line. The clock's on, bro. History, and this is what we're not going to do before you go. This is what we're not going to do. We're not going to set a new bar for you fake-ass woke niggas and all this bullshit. The bar been set by the greats who played this game. 82-game season and the playoffs being played. I gave you facts when these guys made their first NBA Finals. Your ass need to be a contender right now, nigga, with the number 2 team in the motherfucking list. Don't tell me the team ain't good enough and you're a 2 seed. And they got a goddamn like a 10-2 record without your ass. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. And your ass been coming off the bench about half the year. So if you that nigga, it's time to pay up, my guy. We, motherfucker. It's on. Bitch, it's on right now. All right. The clock starts now.
Right I'm now. With you. I'm with you on that. I ain't really got too much to add to that because I kind of agree with you because they have hit a level that a lot of people didn't think they would hit already as far as like team success. So it's now. They've been the biggest threat to the what's considered the best team in the NBA all season long. You know what I mean? So I'm with you 100% on that. You know what I mean? All right, my number 3. Okay, my top 3 is all Jalen's. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that out there.
Okay.
It's all Jalen's. I'm gonna start with the obviously probably the most important one. This is my only like guy that could really affect his legacy going forward based off what he does this season. That's Jaylen Brown. Now Jaylen deserves MVP votes. Got the Celtics as a 3 seed with no Jason Tatum. I'm gonna apologize to you again, my boy. I didn't think you had this in you to lead Boston to a record like this in the absence of Jason Tatum. I got up on this show and said it. I'm gonna get on this show and apologize again. I've done it before. I'm gonna continue to do it because what he is doing deserves some credit. With that being said, if Jaylen Brown take Boston to the NBA Finals, bro, legacy wise, that's gonna do a number for him. And going forward, the conversation gonna have to be had about who's the real best player of this team between him and Jason Tatum. It's gonna get loud, like scream it out from the rooftop loud. If he can take Boston to the NBA Finals without Jason Tatum, bro, he's got the most to gain as far as his legacy with really nothing to lose. He's playing with house money right now. But he could gain everything based off what Boston ends up. You know what I mean? So a strong second half from him could thrust him into some conversation that people probably wasn't ready to put him in.
You ain't lying, boy.
Yeah.
Well, he get a ring with that roster with no real big and shit, or like get to the finals, like you said, and win a game or two. Would that be more impressive than Iverson 01?
Yes. Yes, because I always looked at, even when Iverson had to go out there and do it, everybody, myself included, always looked at Iverson as having the quote-unquote dog in him. He was capable of doing this, right team around him. Nobody thought that Jaylen Brown would be capable of doing this, bro, other than probably
if he had the right team around him or not. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that angle.
You know what I'm saying? This is different. That's why I want to keep apologizing every time because I was wrong, bro. And I ain't the only one that was wrong about him, but I was flat out wrong about how good he was individually in regards to team success. You know what I mean? And being an impact and winning. So, bro, that convo gonna get different, bro. If he can get Boston to that finals, it's gonna be different.
Yeah. Gonna be real different. You're right. Gonna be real different.
So Jaylen Brown is my number 3 guy.
All right, my number 2. All right, and before y'all laugh at what I'm about to say, hear me out. The last great player I seen that was a fat, lazy motherfucker that didn't play defense, but he was so dominant offensively that you could lead the offense through him, and he was doing his thing year in and year out. If the guy that sits on that broadcast table on inside the NBA by the name of Charles Barkley. Now, I know y'all gonna say, Charles Barkley, how great was it? I'm about to remind y'all. He came in the league in 83, 84. By his second year in the league, he was 6th in MVP voting, second team All-NBA. Third year in the league, 6th in MVP, second team All-NBA. 4th in MVP voting, first team All-NBA. 6th in MVP voting, first team All-NBA. Second in MVP voting in 88, 89, 90, first team All-NBA. 4th in MVP voting, first team All-NBA. 12th in MVP voting, second team All-NBA. 92, 93, he won the MVP. Made first team All-NBA and won the MVP. The next year after that, he made second team All-NBA again. Then the year after that, he made second team All-NBA again while finishing 10th and 6th in the MVP vote. That's a 10-year stretch where he was either first or second team All-NBA while being every year in the top 10 in the MVP vote except for one. The problem he had is the same issue we got with Luka. You fat, lazy motherfucker. You can't guard shit. We can't do this, that, and the third, but you so dominant offensively. We got to go through your fat ass because you going to make us a better team if we give your ass the ball. So far in Luka's career, 4th in MVP voting, First team All NBA, 6th in MVP voting. First team All NBA, 5th in MVP, first team All NBA, 8th in MVP, first team All NBA, 3rd in MVP, first team All NBA. Then last year, he only played 50 games, but he averaged 28, 8, and 8. And we all know that if he played 65 games, he was going to be All NBA.
Yeah.
This year, he going to be first team All NBA again. He get the 65 games.
Yep.
Now, unlike Barkley, he don't have an MVP, but they both been to the finals and they both got the same goddamn weaknesses. At some point, Luka, do you want to be this generation's Charles Barkley or not? A great all-time. See, everybody want to say James Harden, but you really more like Barkley. Fat, lazy motherfucker, and you won't guard shit. He was a mile round a rebound, and you the fat fucker for Slop Black Lady or whatever the fuck you from. Listen, bro. Get your shit together, bro. Get your shit together, bro.
Hey, bro.
Get your shit together.
That's a good
Number
one,
2 on this list, because mind you, by the time this contract run out with the Lakers, it's going to be 10 years. And we all know if you give him the ball, the way you giving it to him, worst case scenario is 2nd team All NBA. So he's going to have the same strength that Barkley got. But unlike Barkley, I don't think he's ever going to win the MVP like Barkley did. And remember, Barkley won the MVP with Jordan in the league, Olajuwon in the league, David Robinson in the league, all the big dogs still here.
Yeah.
He won that motherfucker. I'm just telling you. And he went to the finals when he switched teams from Philly to Phoenix. Mm-hmm. But the difference is he went to the finals with Dallas, and now he in LA land, Laker land. There ain't supposed to be no reason why he can't get what he needs to get this shit done. Don't be the next Charles Barkley, man. Fat, lazy motherfucker that won't play no defense and switch up how you play offense. Barkley was so bad with how he played, they even made a 5-second back down rule because of his fat ass.
Yeah.
That's how fucked up he was with how he got it done.
Yeah.
But you couldn't argue with the results. Got to be 22, 23 points and 10 to 14 rebounds, night in, night out with this shit. I'm just saying, don't forget how great Barkley was because he was a fat, lazy motherfucker. Remember him the same way you remember Luka. Too fat to get it done, won't quite the best player in the league, but was in the top 5 conversation a lot longer than y'all might remember. Don't be the next Charles Barkley, my guy.
All right. My number 2 is Jalen Johnson, man. Shout out to the brotherhood. We is out here. But listen, bro. First time All-Star this year, and then he had a stretch early in the season that was just like phenomenal, like a phenomenal stretch. And then he kind of tailed off for maybe like 2 weeks. And then I started seeing some of the tweets about people pretty much saying that he was fool's gold. So right now, averaging 23, 10, and 8, which is
that is crazy.
It's nuts. Crazy. He's averaging 23, 10, and 8 right now. But
with no half court game.
Nothing. Like Atlanta right now is competing for the 10th spot. They in competition. I think right now they're 11. I'm gonna go back and big.
No, Charlotte ain't passing me. I don't think.
No. Yeah, Atlanta's 10. Atlanta's 10 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Atlanta is 10. So they are competing for a playoff spot now. A lot of people are gonna be watching his run. I don't think any people can dispute the fact that he's an all-star, but I think a lot of people want to see if he can keep this up.
To be a franchise guy.
Yeah. Are you really a franchise guy, or are you just putting up empty stats on a team that's going nowhere for the most part?
Right.
Yeah, I think he's a franchise guy. I've been saying this since before this season started. We both said this, that Atlanta needed, which they made their decision. They pivoted to him. Got off a trade.
The clock is on him, right?
Yeah, so now it's up to you to prove that they made the right decision on that. So yeah.
Who would have ever thought that with Ingram here, Paolo here, all these other Duke players, that he might be the second best forward from Duke behind Tatum in the league?
Which is crazy.
I don't think nobody would have thought that shit. That it's even a conversation that could be had.
I mean, watching him, his talent at Duke, I saw it. You could see it. That Duke team wasn't really good though. Like a lot of people won't remember that. Like COVID ended up that because he played at Duke during the COVID year.
Right.
We didn't qualify. We wasn't gonna make the tournament. Honestly, COVID literally said a COVID outbreak saved a stain on Coach K's resume. Because of the COVID outbreak, we couldn't compete in the ACC tournament, and that disqualified us from like, you know what I mean? We called a COVID our team outbreak, but he had quit on the team going right before that anyway. Right. So that was controversy around that. But you could see the flashes that he was this caliber type of a guy. in college. You know what I mean? But you're right. I still would have never guessed that, like, behind Tatum, he would be the second best Duke, like, forward. You know
Yeah, the fact that that's a conversation is crazy. It's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Right. Go ahead with your 2.
All right. Now, number 1 is very simple. Jordan, 6. LeBron, 4. Kareem, 6. Magic, 5. Wilt, 2. Russell, 11. Bird, 3. Duncan, 5. Kobe, 5. Shaq, 4. KD, 2. Hakeem, 2. Curry, 4. That's a consensus top 13 players ever in NBA history. Yeah. Jokic, you don't get no another ring or 2. You cannot go in that conversation. I don't give a fuck what your numbers look like. I don't give a fuck how many MVPs you got. The bar been set before your ass got here. You fake ass woke motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about no 30,000, 12,000, 10,000 this and all this from the center shit, this, that, the third. The bar has been set from the greats before him. He don't get no second ring. He cannot join this conversation. This the combo you go in if that does not happen. Oscar, Moses, Dirk, Dr. J, Greek Freak, Jerry West, KG. The best with 1. That's where your conversation goes. You cannot join that top 12, 13 top dog conversation without no another ring. So I don't give a fuck how dominant OKC look. I don't give a fuck how good that 7-5 motherfucker look. I don't give a damn about Luka in LA. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you fuck around and get this 4th MVP and only got 1 ring, you failed, bro. You fucking failed. You got to get multiple rings at least to join this conversation. I don't want to hear evolution and it got harder and all that bull. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I watched goddamn LeBron win one in his 30s. I watched Curry win one in his 30s in your decade, in the 20s. Motherfucker, you got to win multiples, bro. That just covered the territory.
I'm with
you ain't finna change this ball with this fake woke shit. Multiples, my guy. My number 1 is Nikola Jokic by a landslide. Be in this conversation. Because you can't have 4 MVPs with 1 ring. If LeBron underachieved with 4 and 4, nigga, what? Huh? He got 6 finals losses, and you telling me you only got 1 ring, period, with 4? Nigga, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear shit from no Jokic, nothing. I don't care about no triple doubles. I don't give a damn about the most double, whatever the fuck he do for the center position. If you only get 1 ring. The clock's on, my guy.
All right, no argument with me on that. I believe he need more than 1 ring too. So
you got to have more than 1, bro. The bar been set before you, and then it's gonna be. And don't let SGA get 2 in your era. Yeah. Huh? And on your side of the bracket.
All right, man. That's gonna be an interesting development to see what Jokic can do, because I agree with you on that. But as far as me, my number 1 guy is.
Oh yeah, before you go ahead. And you got an all-star now. Shout out to
Jamal Murray finally making an all-star team, man.
And you got an all-star now.
All-star all these years, bro. You can't even say it no more.
Now you can't even say that no more. Yeah. Now you got an all-star. You know what I'm saying? And while you bullshit based on the 65-game limit, you might get all NBA. Mm-hmm. Why you bullshit? Keep that in mind.
All right, my number 1 guy, bro, is arguably the second. I mean, I gotta say it's arguably the second best, but to me, he's the second best player on the second best team. That's probably in consideration. Not probably, they got 1 less loss than the Thunder, so they are right there as far as like best record in the NBA. Newly named first-time All-Star, Jalen Duren, 18-10. Now, his stretch is important to me specifically for the fact that Detroit is at a position where they've been the best team in the East for sure all year, arguably the best team in the NBA all season up to this point.
Right.
The East is not a juggernaut. The Knicks have a better player, theoretically speaking. The Bucks have a better player, theoretically speaking. But as far as the way Cade is playing, they don't have an excuse. The only thing that a lot of people, and you are included in this, the questions that they have about them is who is their second guy.
Right.
Now they got an all-star. Now it's time for him to show and prove when they really need him to show and prove. Detroit is a little bit ahead of schedule as far as like the trajectory they on, but the East has never been more wide open that they kind of got to win it now. And he's got to perform to the level that he's capable of performing in order for Detroit to advance. Anything other than conference finals, honestly, to me, is a failed season for Detroit.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
You don't even talk like that. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you know I don't like to use that word, but realistically, bro, this is now we can all get off the Detroit is a cute little story narrative. This is for real, bro. They're legitimately one of the 5 best teams in the NBA. They are considered
I'm proud of you, man.
To make the finals, if not win the championship. They got bare minimum, it's got to be conference finals to me, and that might even be underselling it, considering how dominant Detroit has been all season long. It's been clear they have been easily the best team in the Eastern Conference all season long. Like, it's been a landslide. So Darren is my number one. Darren is my number one specifically for that.
Man.
He's the most important guy to this run to me because we know what Cade is going to do. The question mark is, what is the number 2 guy? Is it Tobias? Is it Sar? Is it Jalen? Could it be Hot? Like, we don't know. I'm saying the coaches said it was Jalen. Now it's time for you to go out here and show that it's Jalen. You know what I mean?
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
No doubt.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I never thought I'd hear you say the word. I'm proud of you, bro.
Word.
I'm proud of you. Hey, listen. He literally said what I was going to say verbatim. I swear to God. Listen. Yep. The clock's on now, my guy.
It's on.
It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on.
Yeah, so.
It's on. Because Greek got the picture. You can make a case Cade Cunningham the best player in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
The question is who coming with him.
Yep.
He literally took it right out my damn pause, right out my damn mouth. He really took it right out that motherfucker. Right out. Because Jalen Brunson got Cat. Mitchell got goddamn Mobley. Brown got White, which I don't want to act like White all that, but he has been to 2 finals with him and shit, so they got to count for something.
Yeah.
Fucking Toronto Barnes got fucking Ingram. Do what you may with that, even though he ain't got no playoff success, neither does Detroit, but still, he got Ingram.
Yeah.
And the question is, who the fuck this Cunningham guy? He took it right out of my damn. Hey, perfect.
Coach said
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And you cannot win 60-something games. Because that's what they on pace to do. Win about 63, 64 games.
Yeah.
And tell me that if you ain't in the goddamn NBA finals, that's not a fair. You can't tell me.
I'm with you.
Now I kind of get his leeway because they ain't went around together. So conference finals, you can kind of see me on that
they a little ahead of schedule.
A team who been there a little bit. I kind of listen to him a little bit on that. I don't fully agree with that, but I understand that angle. As long as he ain't telling me round 1 or 2 a loss, not a failure, then I'm cool with that. He growing. He growing. He learning. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of you, brother.
Yeah, so that's it, man. That's it for the list, man. You got anything else you want to touch on?
Oh no, hey, listen, man. I done had a happy moment right there. I'm growing on you, man. I love it. I love it, man. Finally use the word failure. I don't even know what to say no more.
Yeah,
hey, brother.
Like to say that.
I'm so happy right now. I don't know what to do. We about to celebrate. I'm about to check off something. That man don't never use them words, man. I'll tell y'all. Never.
No, I don't like that word.
I'm proud of, man.
But you can't even though, like I said, even though they are like a little bit ahead of schedule, it's just the road is too perfectly laid out for them not to get there right now.
I'm proud of you, man.
They don't really have. They can't even use the excuse of we don't have the experience because the guys they're going up against don't have finals experience.
Oh, got it.
You know what I mean?
They got it. It's literally Boston with Jalen and Derrick White.
For them, so they don't they can't even use that we don't have experience. Like we got to take our licks. Like, man, everybody else is trying to get the same experience you trying to get.
Yep.
You know
the whole damn conference. Yep. Especially with Greek guys. Yeah, literally the whole conference. Yep.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like you said, outside of Boston, because Boston is a legitimate threat. I don't want to act like they're not a threat to do that.
Yeah, but the other players on that roster, like Lou Garza and all them, Anthony Simons, they won't part of none of that. It was only White, Pritchard, and Brown. So, and I'm with you.
Yeah, man. So That's it, man. Courtney ain't got nothing else, man. Y'all, if y'all been here this far, we a minute 49 in. I mean, an hour and 49 in. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. If you caught this just on a whim and you not already subscribed, y'all can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We got quality content coming at y'all on the regular. So you ain't got nothing else, Court? You want to get?
That
All
shit.
right. More than likely, y'all, the trade deadline is Thursday. Based off of the activity, we might give y'all a show. More than likely, we will give y'all a show touching up on this weekend, Friday, Saturday, sometime this weekend after the deadline has passed. If it's like a lot of noise behind the deadline, you for sure we're gonna give you some to listen. But we just gonna touch on the details around what happened or what did not happen during this year's trade deadline. So as far as the socials, Pro Am Pod on TikTok, Professional Images Podcast, Instagram, Pro Am Pod Talk on Twitter. Y'all can follow those. Also, college basketball fans, if you're a Duke fan, Brotherhood Breakdown, y'all can follow that YouTube page. Follow the Brotherhood Breakdown on TikTok as well. Have a lot of fun. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney jumped on the live the other day. Courtney
Man. I just wanted you to ask some different questions, man. I know it was getting on your damn nerve with the repeat. So I tried to
I mean, it'd be like that, man. People get
I get it. I just wanted to shake shit up, make motherfuckers answer something else. That's all.
Yeah.
I got right off as I asked about the question.
I don't get a lot of UConn fans. I get Kentucky fans all the time in my lives. Kentucky fans, I get that more than anything. I have got a UConn fan before, but I don't get many UConn fans to come ask UConn questions. So it'd be more than just Duke fans. That's the reason why I said it. It'd be like I tailored it for the Duke fans, but all the fans. I had Iowa State fan base, like fans showing up in the live, like going back and forth before. So it'd be like really weird. So man, that, you know what I mean? We have a fun time.
Hey man, you cover the black by tail, man. Gotta enjoy the ride, man.
Yeah, we have a good time, man, on live. So y'all
enjoy the ride, brother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But else, man. Thank y'all for locking in, man. We will catch y'all shortly after the trade deadline based off what goes on. But catch y'all next time. We out.